Temu claims that this is 100% cashmere yarn, but it has a price that seems too good to be true. So is it really cashmere? Well, to find out, I'm getting fire involved, so stick around to see what happens. Plus, I'm going to reveal a new free pattern that I use this yarn on that I'll be releasing soon, so stick around to see that as well. But first, if you love yarn reviews, free patterns, and tutorials, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you never miss out on the latest. So, I bought this cashmere yarn in my recent Temu haul, which, by the way, you should go check out the video with the link in the description to see the other stuff I got. There was some really interesting things besides this yarn. But I was totally blown away at the price for something they were claiming was 100% cashmere. The package came with 6 balls of yarn, plus thread, plus an extra fine elasticy kind of thread, all same color, so you can pick lots of different colors, but I got the gray. So of course I was super intrigued to find out if this was actually cashmere. Well, the ball band stated that the name of the yarn was just cashmere. It didn't give much else information except that it weighed 50 grams. So one of the major things it did not tell me was the yardage or the weight of the yarn. But how many yards or meters were in a ball is, it's very important to know before picking a project. So the first thing I did was grab my very handy yardage meter counter and found out that it had about 315 meters or almost 350 yards per ball. So that was a total of over 1,800 meters or 2,000 yards, which even if it wasn't real cashmere, it's an incredibly generous amount of yarn for the price. Now, the yarn came with a fine thread and an even finer elastic type thread. These were a surprise and weren't really listed in the product description when I got it. I see it kind of now when I look at it. But someone over in my Temu haul video comments noted that these are meant to be run along with the yarn to give it more structure. So I first wanted to test that out with some swatches. I made 2 swatches, one with just the yarn and one with the yarn and the extra thread ran with it, and I think you can see the difference. The swatch with the thread has a much better structure and polished look, while the yarn alone is just kind of more floppy and less defined. So if you're planning to use this yarn, I highly recommend pairing it with the thread if you need something a little bit more finished looking. The only downfall is that I used the thicker of the threads with my new free pattern, which I'll talk about in just a bit. And I definitely would not have enough of this thread for all 6 balls of yarn, as each of the 2 spools that I received only lasted through about 2 balls. Now, the important part, how can we tell if this is real cashmere? While this is super soft and reminds me of cashmere that I've used before, there are other yarns that are quite soft as well that could probably be passed off as cashmere. Well, I mentioned earlier that I was going to get fire involved. Did you know that you can burn yarn to figure out the fiber content? While this isn't absolutely going to tell us if this is cashmere, as most natural fibers have some similar burning qualities, it should at least tell us if we have any synthetic fibers added to the yarn. But before I show you the burn, here is my quick PSA. Kids, don't try this at home, or at least not without proper supervision and safety precautions in place. So let's go. So pure cashmere will burn slowly, and it's supposed to emit a sharp scent like burning hair. And the fiber will shrink as it burns, leaving behind ash that wipes away easily. If the cashmere isn't pure, the burn test can reveal the added materials based on the traits that I will list on the screen as I burn the yarn. So let's light it up. Okay, the yarn is burning super fast with a yellow flame and looks more like melting, and the smell is sweet. Plus, there's this very gritty residue, but also this kind of yellow residue down at the bottom. So this is definitely not 100% cashmere like the listing states. I would guess this is some natural fibers, maybe wool with how gritty this is, with some acrylic, and then maybe a little bit of cashmere. Like many cashmere yarns are where they have maybe 10% cashmere. This is kind of what I'm expecting for the price. So is this yarn worth it? I'm still gonna say yes. Even though it's not 100% cashmere, it's very soft. There were no knots in the 3 balls that I worked with, and it was really easy to work with, and the project I made looks super polished and is very soft against my skin. So for the price, quality yardage, and color choices, I think it's a pretty good deal. However, because of the false advertising of 100% cashmere, I'm going to drop my initial rating of a 5 to a 4.5. If it was honest about its content, I would have stuck with the 5 because it's still a great deal. Now it's time for the new free pattern reveal. I made this grotto lace edge shawl scarf for everyone. I chose this design because it's wide and short. And sometimes I like that better than a long skinny scarf because you can bunch it up around your neck without feel like you're strangling yourself, you know, when you're winding long skinny scarves. And it doesn't give you like a ton of bulk underneath your jacket. With the grotto, I added this super easy lace repeat along one of the edges to make it a little bit more special, and it'll be available on my website and the video tutorial here very, very soon. So make sure you're subscribed and have the notification bell on so you know when it's released. So what do you think? Would you try out this yarn? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Plus, don't forget to check out my other videos on the deep dives into my Temu haul and other free patterns that I am Deja with Knit and Crochet Ever After, and thank you for watching.